Hello guys, so today we're going to study the human being, alright? Well, the first thing is we have to locate the human being inside the animal world, okay? So, obviously we belong to the animal kingdom, okay? And we belong to the phylum Chordata. That's because we are vertebrates, okay? We've got a spinal column. Inside this phylum, we belong to the class Mammalia, okay? Remember there are 5 groups inside the vertebrates. Fish, we're not a fish. Reptiles, we're not a reptile. Amphibians, we're not an amphibian. Birds, we're not a bird. Mammal, yes. There we are mammals because we have mammary glands, okay? Inside the mammals, we belong to the primates, okay? So we belong to the same order as the chimpanzees, as the orangutan, the gorillas, okay? But that's it. Then we belong to the family Hominidae, which is different from the chimpanzees, the gorillas. Okay, it's a different family. And inside that family to the family genus Homo. Okay, so for example, in this family we've got the Australopithecus. Don't know if you've heard about it. Okay, the ancient human beings, but Australopithecus do not belong to the same genus. Okay, the genus is the genus Homo, like for example the Neanderthalensis. Okay, and inside this genus we are the species Homo sapiens. Okay, so what's more important or most important of this is here. Okay, we belong to the kingdom Animalia and Chordata phylum and in the class Mammalia. All right, we are a mammal. Okay, now what are the main characteristics of the human being? Well, the first one, hair. Okay, like most of the mammals, we have hair, but hair is not very abundant in our body. Okay, it's basically in our head and in some areas, like for example the armpits, okay, or the pubic areas. Our brain, okay, we all have a brain. Then not everybody uses it, but the brain is there. Okay, our brain is highly developed. That is what makes us most different from the rest of the animals. Okay, our brain is very developed, so developed that it's allowed it has a big size, okay, although it's not the biggest, but it does have a very big intelligence. Okay, it can even allow us to have articulated speech, what I'm doing right now, okay, talking, using words. We are the animals with the most complex system of communication, okay. Although Disney tries to make us believe that animals talk between themselves, they don't. Okay, they communicate, yes, but their communication is it's not very simple, but it's more simple than ours. Okay, we have an oral and a written language. Okay, right. Another thing we have are sweat glands. Okay, all around our body. These glands, okay, in our skin, which allow us to control the temperature of our body, especially to decrease it. Then we are bipeds. This means that we use only 2 extremities to be able to move, to walk, okay? This was very important because in the moment the human being developed this type of movement, it allows to be able to see further away, okay, not being looking to the floor all the time, but looking forward in front of us, all right, and as well because it allows to have the other 2 extremities free, our arms, that has hands, and in our hands we have these thumbs, oppositively thumbs, okay, which allow us to grab things, like for example our mobiles, okay, but it allows us to have a very precise movement and very strong at the same time. It's nearly exclusive of the animal kingdom, okay, some primates have it, but the other primates need the hands usually to be able to walk, okay, so they don't have it exclusively to manipulate objects. We do. And mammary glands, okay, which produce milk that feed the babies, okay, and one of the characteristics is that our babies are very helpless, okay, they need a lot of time to be able to be completely mature and completely sufficient, okay. You've all seen documentaries of an antelope giving birth or whatever, and the babies are quite world by themselves from the beginning, okay? So that would be the human being. That would be today's class. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we will continue with the animal kingdom, but we will continue seeing the main processes in the animal kingdom, the life functions.